Testing, testing, perfect. All right, so I had another rapture dream last night. Very powerful one, very descriptive one, a lot of imagery, a lot of symbolism, and a lot of clues, as you can say. I guess you can say clues. A lot of clues that was given to me. So we're gonna get right into the rapture dream, keep the video short, and then I'm gonna go back to minding my business. Cool. So rapture dream starts off at Los Angeles, California. I used to live there in real life for about 5, 6 years. Excuse me. So what happened was I was at the train station at Hollywood. I think it was Hollywood Boulevard. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Hollywood Boulevard train station. I was coming up the train. I was coming up the escalators to go to the platform deck where you can leave out. As I'm coming up the escalators, I see two ladies preaching the gospel, but not really saying nothing. They just had like cardboard, like like cardboard boxes, big sheets of paper, pamphlets, whatever you want to call them, and it was just saying, Jesus is returning soon. Christ loves you. The ABCs of salvation, what He did for us, which is so beautiful. And what happened was I looked at him and I was like, "Hey, how y'all doing?" I was like, "I'm a believer as well." And they was like, "Yeah, that's cool." We just chopping it up a little bit. I turned to my right and I see two blood moons. No, not two blood moons. I see two moons. One moon right here, one moon right here. Now, what's crazy about these moons is on the second moon, the one that was right here, it was connected to an outlining of a fish. So it was like stars, but it was so many, and they was outlining a fish connected to the second moon. So like the mouth of the fish was connected to the second moon. And so I said, "Oh, do y'all know what that means?" And they was like, "Nah." And I was just like, "Okay." I was like, "Well, it's very important, and it's about to be one of the best days of y'all life." And I started explaining about the rapture and the two moons and how I've been looking it up. And then the fish, the 153 fish, how when Jesus was when the disciples was catching fish, Jesus was like, "Put your net back down. You will catch more than fish." And how some people think that the fish is symbolic to the Christian, as far as like some of the uh, channels that actually go deep into the rapture, as far as like the blood moon tetras, the constellations, stellarium, and things like that. So I was explaining the fish. And so I asked them their names, and I don't remember the other girl name, but the one person that I do remember, the second girl, she said my name is Olympia. I was like, Olympia, that's a unique name, and she was blind. That was crazy too. She was blind in the dream. She had the stick, and so I started talking about the rapture again, and all these people just bum rushed us like to listen. Nobody like heckled us or anything, but it was just all like too close in our personal space, and they was moved like it was so many people that we was moving away from our post. And I just remember the blind girl, she grabbed my hand and she put her head into my chest and kind of was holding me tight because she was scared. Like you can't really, if you can't see all this, like these motions around you, it can kind of like frighten you. So I'm holding her, I'm like, "Yo, we good, don't worry, we good. Like, ain't nobody gonna do nothing, ain't nobody gonna touch you. Like, we good." So I'm just explaining the rapture and everybody looking. And then we walk back to the thing, and then an earthquake starts. So now it's an earthquake or whatever. Earthquake happened. And so I grabbed their shoulders. I grabbed their shoulders like this. And I was just like, "Y'all ready? This it. This is it. Y'all ready? Y'all ready?" And I was like, "Olympia." And she was like, "Yeah." I was like, "You ain't finna be blind no more." And then I woke up. So that was that. So then I woke up in the morning and I like the name Olympia just kept coming up in my head, and I remember what she looked like and everything. And so I looked up Olympia and this is crazy what I found. Hold on. All right, so apparently Olympia was a Christian saint that was born in the Roman era. Like she was born during the time of the Roman reign. So she probably was around when Paul was around or the Book of Acts was around. And this is what she looked like. Let me fix this. Y'all see that? That's what she looked like. And what's crazy is this exactly how the girl looked like in my dream. Now, just imagine a modern woman. Like, not, of course, she wasn't dressed like this, but she was dressed like 2022 person, but she looked like this. It was like not white, like Caucasian. I hope that ain't a bad word. I hope nobody get offended about that. But she just looked at like more like Burnett, like this. She looked like this, bro. Like the eyes was close in together, the eyebrows was real sharp, the nose. I mean, she looked just like this. I looked this up today on the toilet taking a number two. just to keep it 100 with y'all. Like, and I was like, yo, what? And she was a Christian Roman soldier. Christian Roman, no. She was a Christian, a Roman Christian. That's what Wikipedia said. She was a Christian in the Roman era. And she did good charity and good works for the people of faith. And I guess in the Catholic faith, they named her a saint. So that's all the dream was. If y'all find anything that y'all can use in y'all videos, feel free to, butcher it up. Any questions, ask me. I'm probably gonna know the answer to it. But man, just pray for me too, man. I'm going through a lot. The devil kicking my ass for real. But I'm fighting through it.